Well, I'm Kathy Cooke, and this is my dear friend, Joan Wenson. We have been dancing together since we were 9 years old, and
That's just a few years ago, right?
just a few years ago. And it is my honor, joy, and privilege to have you here at Northville Ballet doing a workshop with your brand new program, Dance Restorative Therapy, Healing, right?
Yes, this is the first phase.
First phase.
Of a 3-phase program.
Right,
Yeah.
and so demonstrating on our dancers here at Northville Ballet, your first phase of your program. So tell us about that.
Yes, since we've been dancing so many years, but I kind of grew up with some genetic problems with my knees, so they were surgically corrected. And then I had some injuries later. Interesting, never really with my dance. So the beauty of dancing with Rosemary Floyd is where we started.
Right.
I never really had an injury, except those issues I had when I was born and had these knees surgically corrected. So way in the beginning, I had to learn how to work through pain, work through injuries, and actually I didn't want anybody to know about them. I was always hiding. I was hiding behind my pink tights.
As dancers do.
Yeah. So as I learned more, I realized that part of my journey as I continued was going to be to learn how to heal and restore from injuries. So 35 years later, as I've actually had more accidents, I had a water skiing accident, which really curtailed a lot of my direction. I realized that all the therapy I learned, or what I couldn't find, I really decided to design. And so now I really want to help dancers with my restoration therapy program to heal faster if they do have an injury, or if they have recurring pain and they want to get rid of it. How do I get rid of it? Because it keeps coming back. Or if they find out down the road things are happening and it's hurting, but it's not hurting, and what can I do to prevent it? So my goal in this first phase is to teach them how to heal using myofascial therapy. So we work with different tools. We're going to work with balls and work with tennis balls and work on areas that will help them basically find those things that hurt them, and let's try to work through them so they don't have chronic pain and they can continue to do what they love and have the joy to dance forever pain-free. Right?
So our students here are at their pre-professional level, and Ms. Wenson she grew up as a ballet dancer in that we danced in the same school with Rosemary Floyd. Then she became a professional ballerina with the Cincinnati Ballet and the Cleveland Ballet, and an injury took you out of that.
An ankle injury, yeah.
Ankle injury, and then you went off to California. And what got you into fitness? Because she then became a world champion aerobic, the USA aerobic
Sport aerobic champion, yeah.
So tell us about
that.
Yeah,
after college is when I did get injured, and I came back to Rosemary's studio. And I was trying to rehab my ankle, so I was getting to dance again and, find other ways to make a living, because now I'm not a professional dancer anymore. And I ended up finding a little bit about aerobics. I didn't know what it meant. This was in the early 80s. And so as I'm starting to take these fitness classes, I'm learning different conditioning, different strengthening, things that I never learned when we were dancing, because we do ballet and we do technique.
Right.
But what really brought the strength into my body was trying to connect the fitness conditioning with the dance training. And so now I'm trying to blend the two together, teach the dancer, how can I be strong and work my fitness conditioning in with my dance. Pilates does some of that. So some of this is Pilates. I had a lot of modern dance training when I was also in college. So I'm bringing some of that conditioning in. It's very linear, so different than turned out. And then as well as learning my aerobic stuff, which I started to get involved with that. And now there was a sport that was developed in the 80s. And next I knew I was on a mission, because why not? I was going to find another passion. And it took me 4 years to finally win the individual champion. And then I went and had a water skiing accident. And that's kind of curtailed that a little bit more. And then I learned more about fitness, and the chance of coming back was given to me was 3%. And that's when I went, help, what am I going to do? I had nothing to lose. So that's when I stepped out of the box and started to take my dance training, my fitness training. I was working with rehabs, with physical therapists, and I found out that I'm just going to keep getting back up and trying to find, it's a little emotional, just new ways to continue to move forward. And that's what I was lucky to be able to come back. And through that training, I just want to share that so people don't have to, excuse me, just deal with pain, right? Anymore. Try
Well,
get
to
better.
God be the glory for all that you have done, because I know you have given him the glory and he's given you the strength to do all these things. And
I
you
think
are,
he's really healed me and directed my path.
yes, absolutely, as mine.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm
and we're
looking forward
excited
to working
see-
with your dancers. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.